This is for the Franklin Community Town Hall meeting, and it's on June the 14th, June the 15th, and that's this week, Thursday, 17th. Yeah, June the 15th, 2017, at 7 o'clock. And it's at First Baptist Church of Lincoln Garden, and 771 Somerset, which is Route 27. What we're going to do is we're going to talk about the violence that we have in Franklin Township. We've had a couple of shootings. We have a couple of situations where violence has occurred, and we need to get a handle on it. We need to understand where it's coming from and what we as ordinary citizens can do to help mitigate that violence. From the police department to the average citizen, what can we do? From block watch groups to, hey, I see some violence. I see something going on. One of my friends in the neighborhood saw an activity going on around 3 o'clock in the morning. Shouting match. It could have gotten ugly. 3 o'clock in the morning, him and her. Could have gotten real ugly. But there's a situation where the people took care of business. The police showed up. New Brunswick and Franklin Township, since it was on the border, and things happened. If you don't become proactive in what you see, then other people aren't going to do anything because you saw it and you damn sure didn't do anything about it. So things just keep rolling along as a snowball. No one gets involved, and before you know it, it's Wild Wild West. Now, we as a council, and I won't speak for everyone up here because everyone has their own mind and they can speak on their own, but as for me, that's something I can't live with. The violence hits me because it's in my backyard. The violence hits me because it's 4 blocks from my house. We need to go out and actually stop the bloodshed, try to rein in some of that activity that goes on in the neighborhood. So you definitely have to come out. It's one of those situations where I don't want you to come back later on and say, Carl, I wish we could do this. Carl, I wish we could do that. And then I said, well, where were you? I didn't hear from you. Why didn't you show your voice? Why didn't you speak up? And that's the tragedy of the whole situation. If you don't come for your voice to be heard, don't come later on and tell me something 5, 6, 7 months later when you could have spoke up. So that's all I have to say. Sponsored by First Baptist Church of Lincoln Gardens. That's where we're going to have it at. Pastor Buster Soares Jr. Also by our Police Chief Lawrence Roberts, the Franklin Township Police Department, and of course, if you look down the bottom, we have everyone else's little logo, from FYI, Kimberly Francois, the Hamilton Business Street, Jimmy Vassanello is part of, the Police Department, of course, First Baptist Church, and the Township of Franklin. But more importantly, the first logo you see, Township of Franklin. And I want everybody to realize it's us, not anybody else, nobody else's town, Township of Franklin. So I hope to see you there. That's it, Mr. Mayor.